Hey y'all. All right, we are out in the garage and I'm going to show you something that we got. But first, I want to thank you so much um, for the subscribers, the subscribes, the shares, the likes, all of that. It's just amazing. Up over 1,600 subscribers now. It's like 1,630 something subscribers. It's just wow. It's just amazing, really. So I thank you so much for that. It is truly one of those astonishing, just simply astonishing things I couldn't imagine before. So, what do you say? I turn the camera around and I show you what we got. Okay, this is really something. This is my wife's truck, and she's not your typical kind of. She doesn't like to go shopping necessarily. Okay, I mean, she's not a. I guess, for lack of a better term, she's not a frou frou la la girl. You know, girly girl. You know. She likes, you know, she likes girly. She likes trucks. Okay, not a bad thing. So let's go take a look at it. Okay, so here we go. Yep, we did it. This is ours. So this is it. This is a 94 Dodge Ram 3500 dually, as you can see. I was just going to start working on checking the fuses there. There's some more under the hood. And we just got this like last night. We got home last night with this thing. No tailgate. It was like that when the previous owner got it. So, which kind of makes me think that there was somebody who owned this, because I mean, look, this is an SLT Laramie, and look, no sliding glass rear window. Kind of odd, but so yeah, it's got some rust issues in a couple of places, but the price was right. The price was really reasonable. It needs a few things, but it's an honest truck. It's not uh, something hiding a whole lot of problems. The really great thing about this, yeah, oh yeah, V10 Magnum. That's not the really great thing. The really great thing about this truck is it's honest. It's just an honest truck. Now, I'm going to go over, show you a little bit more. Um, but you see something else in here. 122,000 miles. That's best we can tell. That's the original mileage. It's not flipped over a bunch of times or nothing. So it's pretty darn good. It's got a few issues, but I drove this home last night myself. Um, and look here. These trucks, usually this is cracked and busted all to hell and missing. Not this one. This one's all in one piece. So it's pretty nice. Headliner's starting to fall down, but it's not on your head yet, so that's pretty good too. So let's look at the famous or infamous, depending on your point of view, V10. Here we go. Yeah, I drove this home last night. Like I said, about 2 hours, about 100 and something miles. Not all on the interstate. A little bit on the interstate, and then the rest of it on the highways. So, mileage out of this thing, gas mileage out of this thing is probably not going to be fantastic. However, I think I can improve it. Previous owner was just using this thing as a farm truck. So, you know, there's stuff on here that needs to be improved and worked on and stuff like that. I mean, there's this, you know, I'm not sure. Probably goes to the trailer lights back there. I don't know. There's just stuff that's been neglected over the years that needs to be taken care of, you know. But the actual starting, running, driving, going down the road in this truck is right on the money. So there's no issues there. So I need to do cleaning. We haven't cleaned. We haven't done anything to this thing at all. I mean, nothing. We just drove it home, put gas in it, drove it home, and that's it. So, yeah. But a lot of little stuff needs to be fixed. I mean, like the wipers don't work. This won't come out all the way. The cup holder. The let's see. Yeah, the brake. The brake here, it doesn't lock, and the handle to release it is missing. So that's another thing. Probably going to be visiting the junkyards quite a bit. However, the seats are fantastic. They work beautifully. The transmission is like, it is primo. I mean, it shifts nice and firm, crisp shifts. It is going to need new back tires. There's just no two ways around that. And it's going to need some work here and there, but it stops really nice and straight. It doesn't pull to one side or the other. There is some slop in the steering, you know, but you know, it's a relatively honest truck. There's nothing tremendously wrong with this truck. It's got good bones. I mean, I can take this and I can keep working with it and make it better and better and better and better. You know, I'm not totally rebuilding it from the ground up, you know. The previous owner had new ball joints put in it up front. These front tires aren't very old, but so I tell you what, let me fire it up. I will warn you, there is an exhaust leak over here, so you will hear that. And haven't figured out exactly what's going on there with that yet, but I will. So I want to also let you know, just so you know, doesn't matter what you say, that is, unless something goes horribly wrong with it, that engine's staying right there. So, because we got this truck specifically for its capabilities of towing. But I will say this. Driving this thing, it's like driving anything else. You can drive pretty much any other pickup truck and drive this, even with those ancient tires on the back. It's no big deal. Not really no big deal. So, all right, let me start it up for you. Let you hear it. Okay, so. Exhaust leak over here. I'm not sure what's causing it yet. Like I said, I just drove it home last night, parked it, that's pretty much it. So anyway, I've never owned one of these engines before, so it's going to be very interesting. It's the 8-liter V10, also 488 cubic inches. So, yeah, got a few things to work out. I'm going to be making a list of stuff that needs to be fixed on this. And, but I drove this thing home. Like I said, these seats are fantastic. I'm just like kind of overwhelmed by how good these seats are, because lots of these trucks, you find them, they are ragged. They are so ragged out. And I was a kid. I was like 24, when these trucks came out. And they were really, I thought they were just so cool and special. And it's just amazing to me. Oh, and before anybody says anything, no, we're not swapping the Cummins in there. Yeah, diesel fuel is just too ridiculously expensive right now. And if I'm going to swap a Cummins into something, you know what? I'll be making a video about all of that, swapping a Cummins into something. Okay, so we'll cover that ground later. But yeah, this engine and transmission and everything, this thing is just, it drives really nice. So I'm really happy with it. I don't feel bad. I have no regrets of paying that guy the money for this thing. I really don't. It is just, it is so nice. It's nice. It's not perfect, but it's nice. That's what I like about it. And it's an honest truck. It's not trying to hide anything. So anyway, all right. I'm gonna get off here, and I'm gonna do some work to maybe one of the taillights isn't working right, but it needs a new taillight assembly back there. But one of them's not working right, so I'm going to work on that. Try to work on that and check all the fuses and everything. So, all right. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have any questions about this or any other video, you know what to do. Drop them down below, and I'll get to them just as soon as I possibly can. Thank you very much. God bless.